Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
I am pleading with you, if you are an Ambazonian fighter, to listen to these Ambazonian leaders. I am pleading with you, if you are related to any Ambazonian fighters, to listen to these Ambazonian leaders. I am pleading with you, if you are connected with any Ambazonian fighter, to listen to this Ambazonian leader and share and communicate what he is saying in this video to the Ambazonian fighters. Or if you are an Ambazonian fighter listening to this, I am pleading with you to take into consideration what this Ambazonian leaders is talking about here in this video. He is one of the strongest Ambazonian leaders. They started this struggle together in 2017. And he has been given some kind of advice since I started following him to Ambazonian fighters and to the Ambazonian leaders. He is Tapan Ivor. I believe maybe many of you are not in support of him again, because throughout this period he is not really active in the struggle again. But I believe in his his reason. I don't know his reason, but I believe in his reason, because I came to discover that he has a lot of interest for the people of Southern Cameroon. He never believed that the struggle would take the lives of many Southern Cameroonians. And he kept on coming many times, advising Southern Cameroonians, advising Ambazonian fighters, and advising the leaders of Ambazonia. And this time around, he came up with something I have been talking about throughout this period. I will allow you to listen to him. And after that, I will still contribute a little bit.
Might just give an example. Tapang Aivo, for example, across I enter for inside America. When I don't see me go down go fight for ground zero, no. Dr. Ayabacho, for example. When I don't see Dr. Ayabacho go back for ground zero, no. Sheikh Kavi don't go down about 4 times. Why you no go remain for ground zero? Because once you there for abroad, you get more money. You know they complain anymore about La Republic to Cameroon. And I go make this clear because nobody need to talk the truth. And I go tell you the truth. I'm not go advise you a fighter where you do for neighboring Nigeria. Say go back for inside Ambazonia. Go fight empty hand. No. All fighters will be loyal to whatever group. If you find yourself in neighboring Nigeria, listen, especially under the Sako terrorist group, if you find yourself in neighboring Nigeria, I want to repeat this thing, may they cut them again, use them again tomorrow, because all things what they talk, they always cut them, they use them. So I want to make this clear. Under the Sako terrorist group, under the Sako terrorist group, under the Sako terrorist group, if you find yourself as a fighter, a former fighter in neighboring Nigeria, you get one option, my brother. If you do fight now under that chief groups, then where they call and say Sako and Christopher Anus, just like Nyambere be the fight under Christopher Anus, please, I beg you. I know they call una privately, they tell una. Now I just talk about public. Una pack, una bags, una run into Ghana, or you find your way enter for Panama, for Mexico Road. Make I repeat again, and I go repeat them again because I love una for una safety and security. Why they tell una this message. Because Sako I come no go give una guns, make una go fight back. But because una don't fight for inside ground zero, the same message will 10 Nyambere, and when I get up for audio, I don't know I go Tapan go to repeat itself to and fro again. The same message I tell Nyambere put up outside, and the same message will tell una today, just now. If you've been a former fighter, you see yourself for neighboring Nigeria, pack your bags, start cross into Ghana. If you don't cross into Ghana, find way, cross into Mexico. Cross into all of those countries where they take and cross. Find your way. Go find greener pastures. And Ambazonians, the dullest fool I've seen in my life is Nyambere. In fact, when I see here, they see Mr. Ibu. Listen, Mr. Ebo even gets sense past you. Why even compare Nambere to Mr. Ebo? The fool is so fat that he will not even listen to anything. I hear you the other day call my name. Oh,
Yes, this is what Tapan Ivor should talk about. You know him in 2017, 2018, and half of 2019. He was one of the strongest Ambazonian leaders that everybody was talking about him. Instruction was coming from him. And suddenly I asked myself, what happened? That he is gradually withdrawing from. Is it a threat from the Republic of Cameroon? I came to discover no. It is because of the disunity within the Ambazonian leaders. Throughout this period, I have been talking about this particular issue. That the struggle is not as it was in 2017, where there was money and there was a free way for the weapon to leave Europe and America to arrive southern Cameroon. The leaders, the selfish leaders of Ambazonia presently now have destroyed everything because of selfishness, because of struggle for money and power. And this is the main reason Tapan Ivor is advising you as an Ambazonian a fighter to escape. In my previous in some of my videos, I talk about that if you do not want to go to DDR center, maybe because you do not trust DDR center, and maybe you are afraid of the distance from where you are to the DDR center, anything can happen. I told you in that video that you should escape to any neighboring country for your dear lives. But here, Tapan Ivor is talking about you should not even remain in Nigeria. He did not explain the reason there. But in one of my videos, I explained to you the reason why you should not remain in Nigeria. That the Ambazonian leaders have destroyed all the relationship they were having with Nigeria and all the relationship they were having with Biafra, up to the point where Biafra was giving them a serious warning. I told you people in that video. So you as an Ambazonian leaders, a fighter staying in Nigeria is also a very risky for you. And that is what Tapan Ivor is telling you in that video. That you should, if you reach Nigeria, struggle by all possible means to escape to Ghana. Or look for the route that is going to Mexico. Or you can take Libya route. Or you go to any African country for your safety. Why I keep on talking about your safety? Because I hate seeing you dying. I hate seeing young Southern Cameroonians perishing for nothing. I believe you all joined the struggle in 2017 for a purpose. The purpose in which many people believe was genuine. But it came a point where selfish people took over for their selfish interest. They took over because of money. And then the money now is not coming as it used to. They started fighting among themselves. They took over because of position. And that is why you have seen that it created any little problem, then somebody will just stand up and create his own government. And presently you are having 5 different governments for a territory that is not yet conquered. And they are using you. And that is another thing I hate. Because they are using you. They are manipulating you for nothing. And you are gaining nothing. If they want to kill somebody, they will kill by you, not them. And when they kill you, they do nothing. They will do nothing. It will be your family that will be feeling the pains, not them. I pray, and I keep on saying that you should take this into consideration. When people talk, they are not just talking. I believe many people came when I presented that video, insulting me, saying that the government of Cameroon paid me to do such thing. I do not receive anything from anybody. I do not present, I did not come on social media for any benefit. I came to educate. And whether you say, but whether I'm not whatsoever good in doing such thing, but my problem, my interest is the information. If you can receive it. That is my interest. I am one of the strongest, or one of those who have been against the government of Cameroon. Most of my videos, if you look, I publish on social media, on YouTube, more than 250 videos. If you look into it critically, more than 180 are against the government of Cameroon. Because I blame the government of Cameroon for starting the Anglophone crisis. They are behind the Anglophone crisis. So if I'm talking to you, it is because you are my brother. You are a Southern Cameroonian. You are a Cameroonian. You are a human being. And you have the right to live. Nobody should manipulate you up to the point where you are going to die. Listen to, take what Tapan Ever say in that video. That they are not fools, that they have never come to Southern Cameroon to fight. It is because they are enjoying abroad. And that is what he said there. Take it as an advice. I keep on saying that a word to a wise is sufficient. But a paragraph to a fool is never enough. You should not be a fool, but you should be wise. Thank you very much for taking into consideration that decision to save your life for the sake of your families, of your children, of your wife, of your parents. Thank you very much.